So, okay, there's one other way that you can get rid of data points. So let's say you load a set of data and there are a bunch of blanks scattered throughout the, the data itself, and you want to get rid of them. So here's an easy way to do that. Let's get rid of these nans that we just created here. So we'll go to COD data, and we want to make a data table. And that's 1338C in the GRA folder. Okay, so here's our data. And let's see, this depth is around 70, 60 meters. So let's go down to that general area. There we go. Okay. Whoops. So here's that first batch. Well, maybe this is the second batch of CCs. Let's see. Oh. So that's one batch. And there's the other batch. Okay, so you could simply do this and cut, get rid of them. But let's say so that's simple because we only have, two blocks more or less. But let's say that we have these um, not a numbers kind of, spread out throughout a large data set. You don't want to have to go through the table and individually delete lines of data. So what we do is we'll go up to here to COD editing. And you'll also find these actually in processing here. You can sort by core and sort by data. Let's go to editing. Okay, so what we want to do is sort by data. So 1338C, GRA. Now the data that we want to sort by, in this case, is in fact GRA, although it could be any numerical value in this table, interval or depth. We want GRA. Okay, now the table is resorted. You can see the GRA is increasing. And if we look at the plot, well, of course, it's a total mess. But the important thing is, if you go down to the bottom, what you see is that all of the nans have sorted to the bottom. And in fact, if you had, say you had low values like 0 or 0.1 or 0.2, they would sort out to the top. So all we need to do now is take this guy, hold down the shift key, go right to the bottom, and do a cut. And there we go. They are gone. Now remember, when you're doing this sort of thing, you have to have the whole data table, because if you were just to get rid of the nans and say the GRA and depth, then you would have different lengths. These data would get out of registration with those data. So first you make the data table, and then you do all of the editing on the data table itself. I guess that's about all. Let's see, data editing, sort by core. Yeah, okay. One other thing to know. Let's save this. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. Once you've done that elimination, go back up to COD data editing, and we want to sort by core. So sort by core just means the data are going to be sorted by core first, and then section, and then interval. And it's the same thing again. And there we go. So that's about it. Let's see, other things to tell you. There is actually an undo for NANDs between cursors. So if you do it, you can immediately undo it. But you can't undo it like 5 steps later. You need to undo it as soon as you do it. Sort by core, sort by data. Okay, last thing, you can add NANDs to the core breaks. So let's see, we'll do this with C again. So this is just an easy way to distinguish between data from one section, one core to the next. And I'll do that. Now you see there's a break. And if we were to say do A or B, we might see some breaks there. Let's try A. Okay, well, it really didn't affect anything at this scale. You don't tend to see it as much when things are plotted versus CSF because there's an awful lot of overlap between cores because of greater than 100% recovery, core expansion in the softer sediments. But you can certainly see it here in C, so see what that does. And if you want to get them back, you can remove the NANDs from the core breaks. Do that one. We'll do this one. And C, and you'll watch up here when we get rid of the NANDs between the core breaks. Now the bottom of core 8 is connected to the top of core 9. So that's it. That's the data editing menu. And now that things are edited, it's time to start plotting. So check out our videos on plotting. Ta-ta.